I just thought I'd turn this on just to kind of document my trading in a different way. So we are currently at 9:30. We have accumulation here before 9:30. So the 9:30 candle has opened. As you can see, big sell-off at 9:30 already. So now I'm just kind of waiting for my setup to form. We're currently manipulating into a 15-minute fair value gap. So we've smashed through the first one, which is fine. Get rid of that. There's now a second fair value gap underneath it, which you can see here in this red box. So that's kind of now my target. So yeah, we have accumulation, manipulation. So we have the liquidity sweep already, which is here. So down the bottom here, you can see my checklist. So we've got the liquidity sweep, we've got the PD array hit. We can take off the SMT now because we don't have that anymore yet. So 15-minute fair value gap, we have liquidity sweep already. We have internal liquidity sweep as well. So these are all internal liquidity sweeps. We are just taking. We already see initial reaction from this 15-minute fair value gap here. So you can see the reactions already from these up close candles. So my change in the state level would be here, but I do not at the minute have a SMT with ES. So ES is on the right hand side of my screen. On the left hand side is NQ. So I need to see a low get taken on ES or NQ and not on the other one. So yeah, that's just what I'm waiting for. So ideally I'd see a resweep of this level on NQ and not on ES, and then I'll have an entry if we push up to this change in the state. Now, my trade can simply be targeting these highs here for a 1 to 2 to be fair. That would be a nice trade, but we'll see. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, so NQ and ES both took these levels, so again, no SMT yet. So if we displace through this fair value gap, we then have a couple of order blocks underneath this area, which I've marked out here, look. So we have an order block here, and we also have an order block here. So these are my two levels now. If we get through this 15-minute fair value gap. So again, we've had a liquidity sweep, so my change in the state level is there, but again, we have no SMT, so no trade at the minute. So if I go on my checklist, liquidity sweep, PDR, no SMT, okay. So we are still holding this fair value gap. We have nearly tapped into the order block as well. Oh, there we go. So we just tapped into the order block as well, which is good. So again, we're changing the state levels there. We've got the liquidity sweeps. So all I need now is an SMT and a change in the state delivery, and then we will have a trade on. But as I said, we have no SMT yet. Let me just mark out these lows. This low and this low. So it's this low and this low. So if we take either one of these on ES or NQ, then that's an SMT and not on the other. So now we just wait. We are patient and we wait for a price to form and see where we go, essentially. Okay, so we almost have an SMT on the 5-minute chart. If we push through here, then we have an SMT. So I am bullish going in. Obviously, it doesn't look very bullish at the minute, but actually, no, we are bullish still. Unless we close below this candle here, I am bullish. So this candle here is the 1 hour change in the state. Also, depending on this closure, I'm probably going to hold back now actually after I've just seen that 4 hour candle. So this 4 hour candle here, if this closes below this, actually no, we've still got a while to go. So yeah, we almost have SMT again. Okay, there's our SMT. So SMT at these lows here. So the stronger asset being NQ, because we have taken the lows on NQ, but we're miles away on ES. We're 7 points away on ES. So that for me is a valid SMT onto the 1 minute chart. So now my change in the state level is at the series of down close candles here, which swept the recent low. So it's just there. We're going to add 1 minute SMT with ES. So now in order to place it, to enter a trade, I need a displacement through this gap, just like that. And I'll be in for a trade. But at the minute we are looking extremely bearish. So we're just going to hold out. Still SMT, because as you can see on the right hand side of my screen, ES has not taken those lows. So we are dumping, man. So this is market open. We've jumped 194 points in 20 minutes. So this is the bigger order block. So this is, as you can see here, this series of down close candles on the right hand side. This is the major order block. This is my big point of interest, to be fair, because the size of the order block is a lot larger than the smaller one over here that I marked out. So we're going to delete this 15-minute fair value gap. We completely ran through that. I'm going to leave my accumulation up there. So if we can tap into this order block as well, that would be great. We're still inside the smaller order block. So as I said, I want a displacement through this candle, this level here. So the series of down close candles that swept a low. So swept this low in here and also these lows here. So we swept that low. I want to see a displacement above the level that swept those candles. So our SMT is still valid. We do have 8 minutes until 4 hour candle opens, but I'm not too fussed. If we get a serious displacement through this level, I might add quite a big stop, but we could be on for a trade just up to there. But again, has to be quite a serious displacement through the level. So we're going to risk, as always, 0.5%. Let's see. That is obviously changing the state, but again, I want to see a bit more push through. Let's see where this candle closes. So I'm just waiting for a candle closure. I know we've already closed above the level, which is a valid change in the state delivery, but I'm just trying to learn a bit more patience. So changing the state confirmed. So in 10 seconds, if we still close above with displacement, I'll enter a trade. So we're getting quite a lot of pressure down still. So I'm going to hang on. Because we could always just resweep, you see. So I don't want to always resweep this level. So I just want to pause for a minute and just hold out. Don't FOMO, just take your time. So I'm going to push up 1 to 3 here. I can always increase stops a little bit. So let's see, if we close with displacement through, again, see we're getting quite a lot of sell pressure through. So I'm a bit hesitant at the minute. See how this candle closes. Okay, I'm going to enter now when the candle closes. Okay, we are in. Sell stops down here. Sell limit up here for a 1 to 3. So as you can see, we had 50-minute order block here. We had a change in the state of delivery. SMT on these lows over here on ES. Let me just make sure I'm on the right account. Yeah. With ES over here. We almost tapped the other order block, which was down here. And yeah, I am targeting the top of the range, almost the top of the range, which is a 1 to 3, about 150 points. So yeah, let's let it run. We have 4-hour candle open in 6 minutes. This is good buy pressure. You see, we're not taking much sell pressure. We're kind of holding that level, which is good. Oh, actually, I've just realised. Let me move stops up a little bit for 2. I realised where I entered then. Okay, so we're 1 to 2 here. 1 to 2. So we're going to let it run, see what happens, and yeah. Back in a bit. Okay, and stopped out. Stopped out. I mean, I guess the day was quite bearish, so for me to try and catch a reversal is probably quite silly, but we didn't close below this 4-hour level here, so that's why I wasn't fully bearish. So this level here would be the 4-hour change in the state, which we didn't close below, so that's why I was still a bit bullish. 1 hour as well, we still had to close all the way down here, so yeah, is what it is. I think it's a good setup. I was patient, accumulation, manipulation, then I tried to trade the distribution, but obviously we are not distributing just yet. So yeah, trade recap, live trade, bish bash bosh, see you later.